Classics 107.9. I'd like to say good afternoon to one of my favorite civil servants, Commissioner Bethel. How are you today?
I'm doing great, and I'm glad to be one of your favorites.
You are, definitely.
You.
Not only because you're our leader in the Philadelphia Police Department, but the last time I talked to you, I earned a great deal of respect for your compassion and your hands-on approach to the job that you do. And I think in a commissioner, that is something that we need. So welcome back.
Well, I appreciate that. And when you say that, I give honor to my mom who taught me all those skills, treat
you
people where they
told me
are
that.
And love them where they are. And so
I
appreciate you remembering that.
No, it really touched me because I don't think you could relate to your officers if you have not walked a mile in their shoes, if you will, and you have. So I think your approach is different. And I hope the force sees that. So let's talk about the force. Let's start with this 5-year strategic plan. Give us an update on what it looks like.
Yeah, we're just launching our 5-year strategic plan. You know, part of the goal is, as you know, and last time Mayor talked about last time, the Mayor Parker put forth her safety plan, which we turned into a 100-day plan and issued last year. You know, to address the executive orders and the work in Kensington and across the city. But our plan was also to be bigger and be bolder, and so part of the work now is taking that plan and developing a 5-year strategic plan. It'll be the first time for the department to build a plan that's for bottom up, right? It's for the community.
It is.
You know, you've been at a long time. Different areas of the community are different, and so our plan now is to get out in the community, talk to folks, get a multitude of different viewpoints, to be able to build a strategic plan that is our plan, the mayor's plan, and our vision moving for the city, moving forward for the next 5 years and beyond. So,
you know, I had a conversation with District Attorney Krasner the other day, and I was so happy to hear him report that numbers are lowering, and you guys are making an impact and making a difference to make our city a safer city. So I applaud all of you as a collective on what you're doing. It's amazing. So can I just switch gears real quick?
Yeah.
We just won the Super Bowl. I'm going to say it again. We are Super Bowl champions. You were at the parade. Give me your feedback.
Yeah, I've been blessed to be a part of these celebrations and to come back and see the win. But it was absolutely amazing. You know, I walked the entire parade. People, you know, my Fitbit had me close to 8 miles. But first and foremost, proud of the men and women. You know, it takes a lot to be able to pull that off. Almost 3,400 law enforcement, not just Philly, my collar counties and others helped us, our federal partners, and a lot of partnership within intergovernment approach. So it's not just the police department, but just the people. I can't tell you, it's been a long time, you know, and to feel the energy, but just the love that they gave us on that. I sent out a thank you across the city, and I continue to thank folks, all races, all colors, kids, everybody. And so it just, for me, I told people, you know, the mayor constantly talks about a united city and us
One
working
Philly.
together, one Philly.
That's right.
And you felt it that day. I mean, you felt it. And I just hope we keep that energy and that pride going, you know, moving forward.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah, I think it's going to last for. The reason I pivoted to that is because you used drones during the parade. Will that be a part of your new strategy on keeping us safer?
Absolutely. You know, drone technology is something. We have thousands of cameras across the city, but the drones give us a lot more mobility. And so part of our strategy with our drones is we're embarking on a 3-year project where the technology is like sci-fi. We'll have drones coming out of
It gives you a
domes,
bird's eye view, literally.
Yeah, but we're working with a company, Skydio, you know, as part of our you know, Axon, which does our body-worn cameras and in-car cameras. Well, our goal is to, over the next 3 or 4 years, to have drones deployed as a first responder. So we don't do surveillance. It's not flying through the neighborhood surveilling on people. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Okay.
It's really responding to 911 calls, and then some proactive work as we do with the parade and other events. But we anticipate if things go well and we meet our objectives that we'll have a drone on location for an in-progress, you know, priority 1 or 2 job with less than 2 minutes. That's big.
That's
major. Major. And one of the things that will help us to situational awareness, we often talk about these incidents where officers get involved in shootings or other incidents, but having
high-speed chases, things of that nature.
Having drones on location, be able to do that and be able to, you know, provide that oversight. We hope that'll decrease some of the activity. We know it'll help us with our ATV and the vehicles, the meetups that we're dealing with. The open air drugs locations that complaints come in from communities where we oftentimes can't get in.
Right.
So we see a wide range of things, and we're grateful for the city council and the mayor, who started the process, and even the police foundation. We have a foundation that provided us some supports. Some benefactors came in early in the process to help us get launched earlier.
Okay.
And so we have about 6 drone operators now, and
Love it.
And we're going to move forward with that process. We're going through the testing now, finishing up our policy. It's going to take some time, but it's a force multiplier for us.
Nothing comes easy, sir.
Absolutely.
Nothing. Let's talk about some branding and marketing and your recruitment that you're starting, your initiative to get more people to protect and serve. Come on, now's your time. Do your pitch.
Do my pitch. I think first I ask folks who are interested in coming to the police department to go to joinphillypd.com. I mean, we're really, we want to join our winning team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a kid who was born in West Philadelphia, raised in,
Me too.
And my mom raised 4 boys, and look at me today.
Yeah.
I'm running the police department. I mean, sometimes my mother's not here, and I talk about her all the time.
She sees you.
Yeah, and so just think about that. And today, an officer comes in, you start at $62,000 a year. By the time you graduate the academy, you're at $65,000. Within 5 years, you're making $90,000. This is not what overtime. I mean, I told somebody I made, I think, between $24,000 and $26,000 when I first came on the job, right? And so it can really, but most importantly, to serve. We don't do this work by ourselves, right? And folks coming from the community who know the community, understand our community, make some of the best cops. And so if you're sitting there thinking,
like yourself,
you're trying to find your purpose and your why, this is the place to come. And I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't come to the police because I wanted to be a cop. I was looking for a job.
I heard that.
Yeah,
you told me that the last time.
But then I found my purpose, right? And to be able to work with young people in a different way, keeping them out of the system, service families, service people. That's the work.
It is. It's the bravery. I heard you say that the other day, and I would tend to agree. I couldn't imagine taking on a job like that. But whenever I see a police officer, I don't care where I am, supermarket, Home Depot, I always thank them for protecting and serving, because the badge comes with responsibility, and it's got to be so fulfilling to know that every day you're doing just that. You're protecting and you're serving.
Yeah, I get up every day knowing I have to do something, right? Something has to happen and have a purpose. And
make a difference.
You give me chills when you say that, because that's so much important to the work. I mean, we listen, we know we have our warts. Mm-hmm. I don't ever sit here and tell you that policing has had its issues, but we're working.
No one's perfect.
We're working to be better. We're the men and women are answering the charge. It's been some challenging last 4 years, but we have a little bit of wind over our back, and we hope that continues to be. Safety is important to our communities. We know that. We have a responsibility to service those communities in a respectful way, and we're pushing to do that. But I think this is a team effort. The work that many of your listeners do every day with our young people. There's folks out in the community grabbing young people, grabbing particularly our young black boys, and pulling them in. They're part of this solution too, right? It's not just Kevin Bethel and the policing bringing these numbers down. It's a collective effort. Everybody's
It takes all of us. It takes a village, as they say, and we need to redirect their mindset and let them know that they do have a future. And I think your police force is doing a great job when it comes to doing your part with that. Commissioner Kevin Bethel, thank you for coming by again today.
I appreciate you.
Always an open door policy. Keep us abreast on what's going on, because I do believe, like I said, it takes a village. The more the community and you interact and they know what's going on with you and you know what's going on with them, nothing but positivity can come from that. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's just an honor to come on your show. I appreciate you having me back. It just means so much to us.
Open door policy anytime you like.
Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.